Hey everyone, before we start this video, these products are purchased by me, for me. I have not paid or sponsored in any way, shape, or form. If you guys have noticed, I have been dropping a little bit of reviews on JBL products, but I love their speaker lineup. So before we start this video, just want to go and clarify that up. So let's get right to it. Alright, so you click on this video because 1, you're probably a music addict, 2, you want to get more out of your speakers, and 3, you want to get an update on the Link 20. So first and foremost, let's get the Link 20 out of the way. The Link 20 is probably one of my hands down favorite first ever Google Home Mini speakers. Essentially, it's a Google Home Mini. Essentially, it's a Google speaker that was integrated into the Link 20 speaker. So essentially, you're getting a Charge 3, kind of close, a Charge 3 with Google Home built into it, and then this thing was made. Now, there's a few pros and cons I could say about this and not owning it for a while. The first thing is whenever you take it out of your house and disconnect it from the Wi-Fi, it's kind of a pain to reconnect it back to your normal Wi-Fi and pair it back up to your phone. Sometimes it'll lose some of the settings you put on there, so it is a bit of a pain in the rear. So that's why the Link 20, when I move into my own apartment, that thing will just stay plugged into the wall, and just, Google will be listening into us at all times. That's what that's gonna be for. But that speaker is perfect for around the house, for searching up items, for booking things in the calendar. It is a bit of a pain when it comes to integrating it with your iPhone. If you had an Android with this thing, it is a lot more friendly, a lot more convenient, a lot more they dance along more together than an iPhone would with the Link 20. I don't believe Apple Music will play off the Link 20 either. Only Spotify and Google Music and YouTube, things that will allow it to broadcast to the Link 20 to play back to you. So there is a few catches to the cons. Now the pros of this thing is I did use this as an alarm clock. That was my favorite part. The second thing about it was very loud, was used at a lot of parties, was used a lot for me to schedule appointments. I'd say, okay, Google, good night, and it would tell me the time is this time. Would you want me to set an alarm clock for 7 a.m.? And I said, yeah, go ahead and set it for 7 a.m. And then I would be able to go to sleep or wake up at 7 a.m. It'll tell me, today you have an appointment for, or today you have to do this, or you have a reminder for this. And it'll tell me that. And it'll play my favorite song of my liking right after that, or it'll just play my favorite song of my liking. So the Link 20 is for those who are very tech savvy, that want to be very tech involved in life, especially with the futurism of home automation. This speaker is a perfect integrational tool into your life. Perfect integrated tool into your life. So that is what that is about. Now we're gonna get into another purchase I just made of my cat right here. If you guys noticed, that's my cat. No, I'm kidding. I didn't purchase this cat. I adopted her. But that's enough of this animal. You're not part of the video. You're part of your own video eventually. So this is the JBL Charge 3. Now the lighting is indeed bad, but in my previous video the lighting was even worse than this, so I'm just gonna stick to it. So this is the JBL Charge 3. If you noticed, I went ahead and I purchased 2 of them. I purchased 2 JBL Charge 3. Why? Because, well, they're on heavy discount, and I'm gonna say a couple things about this thing that I really like and I'm really stoked about. First and foremost is the ability to pair speakers together. Now, for you guys saying, there's apps you can do that. Well, it's very convenient. All you really do is you press 2 buttons on top of the speakers, and then they will sync to each other. If you are at a party or you're having a party and you want to go ahead and get as much sound in this big room as possible, or the party's in 2 different rooms and you want to play the same music, the JBL Charge 3s will be more than glad to do that job for you. One con I do say about these speakers, they do cut out if you move the phone around too much. So if you have like another phone laying around and you just want that strictly for music, just leave it nearby one of the speakers that's the host, and then there'll be less cutouts to the my cat is really in the shot here today. There'll be less cutouts to both of the speakers whenever people are walking by. The Charge 3s also have 3.5 audio jack in, which is really nice. So if you wanted to plug in like an older device or a CD player, or you're an Android, you go ahead and use the 3.5. If you're using like a Samsung and you don't want to use Bluetooth, that's cool. If you want to use it on your PC as well, that's also cool too. The 3.5 jack is there. These do take micro USB. It's not USB-C like JBL Charge 4. The Charge 4 will have USB-C now. These do advertise the use of using them as battery banks. So inside of them, there is indeed a USB port available for you to go ahead and charge your phone while it's playing music. I don't know how long they last. I don't use that feature at all. I usually keep my music phone just plugged in on its own AC adapter. And that's what makes the JBL Charge 3s, really. So I purchased 2 of them because of the fact that whenever we're having a family party, or I'm at work, or I'm in my other car that has no sound system at all, I just put the JBL Charge 3 speakers in the car, pair both of them, play my music off them, and I can do an hour drive with them continuously playing music, no problem. I can use them from a 9 to 5 shift continuously, and the speakers can be going at full blast at full time, and I could have no headaches whatsoever. I don't have to worry about them dying. Even when I drive back, the speakers still hold the charge, so I'll be at home maybe at 1 or 2 bars left on the speakers. So these speakers can go all day. If you ever go to a phone store, a lot of the speakers inside of those stores are actually JBL speakers or other brands, but majority of the stores I've been into regarding phone stores tend to use JBL and sync 2 JBL Charge speakers together to play music throughout the store. So if you go into a phone store, chances are there's a JBL speaker providing the ambient music to the store. So if you guys are looking to stick with JBL like me with my addiction of collecting JBL speakers, the JBL Charge 3 and Charge 4 is probably your next option. So right now, if you ever go into any store and you see these on discount, pick them up as quickly as possible. They're really worth it. If you're the type of guy that likes to listen to music all the time, keep one in the bathroom. This works as just as good as the Wonder Boom. These ones are kind of king regarding the fact that you could just go ahead and leave it in your shower, play music next to you, and even submerge them in water as well, and play your music. As long as you keep the cap closed in the back, you should be fine and go. So if you guys are planning to buy another JBL product from another one of my reviews, check out the JBL Charge 3, Charge 4. Charge 3s right now are on cheap discount. I believe there is some subtle differences between the Charge 3 and Charge 4. I don't own that speaker yet. Eventually when I do own the Charge 4, I'll go ahead and drop a review on that speaker as well. But as for right now, I'm very happy with the JBL series right now. Really nice, very convenient, very well made speakers. I've never really had a problem with JBL at all with their Homeland products. So if you guys are looking for a product that is going to go ahead and give you that wow factor, JBL is the way to go.